Hey everybody. Welcome back to Liam's ASMR Silent Hill 2 Talk. I'm making this video just because I finished Silent Hill 2 last night and I loved it, and I just want to get down some really quick kind of like quick impressions because I have a terrible memory. Anyway, so yeah, Silent Hill 2. Oh my god, it's incredible. Just the amount of atmosphere that can be drawn out of a, really, really early. It came out in 2001, PS2. This game was still freaking me out, and it's 2019. That's impressive. That's like someone playing, Pac-Man in when we were kids, like 1990s, and being like, wow, I'm really into the, like I am Pac-Man. It's not. That's impressive if you think about it. Not that that's a equal amount of game development history, but that's that kind of time scale we're talking about, and that's impressive. James is James. I love him. I don't love him, but I really like him as a character. I think he's great. He's a great. The voice acting is really, really good. The ambient soundtrack is incredible. It is chilling in ways that it gets right 5 different, this is an arbitrary number, but it gets right a lot of different kind of strains and flavors of horror that really good media usually maybe gets like one of them right. So this is just, this is like this is an incredible feat that I think only could have been done in games. That said, I watched this on a Let's Play. Some podcasters that I like, Let's Fight a Boss podcast. The main guy, John, was doing a Let's Play, and he was talking too much in the commentary, so I decided to just watch a no commentary one that I found on YouTube. And I'm so glad I did. Sorry, John, but this game was incredible. I've never there's a couple like levels of non-immersion there that again I just can't speak enough. I think this all reflects on how like juicy and deep the atmosphere is, and how fucking terrible it feels going through there, going through Silent Hill. It's an abyssal town. It is just like, it's like going through Blighttown in Dark Souls without a weapon. It just feels like not everything is like actively trying to kill you, but everything is hostile. Everything is psychologically deranged in the kind of way that like I feel like haunted houses of the future will try to ascribe to be. It is like there's so much there. At first it feels like, okay, like this is a mysterious thing. It gets dark quickly. It's gory. It's a bit yeah, it's like gore horror, if that's a thing, and like there's some sadism in there mixed in there, and then there's also like an ambient kind of drone. There are tons of sound effects that sound awful. Every time you walk down a hall, it is like they're weird sounds. There's the sound that is like the radio fuzz that tell you when enemies are around, but just like besides that, what I'm talking about is like there'll just be times when the guy who was playing was in the room, just walking down the room, and there was like you just hear like and then it would just like stop. But he would stop playing in that act, thinking, oh gosh, there's like something in the corner over here. The camera plays well into that. I don't know if you could get away with that, like making a game today. I think people get like pissed, but there was a time and place for it. And but yeah, I mean, the sound design alone not only like causes your heart rate to go up, but can actually have implications for the way you're playing. Like this guy, I'm assuming he's doing playthroughs, like he's done the games before, but he was still stopping and starting, like he was sort of freaked out, and I think that's impressive. I guess, yeah, I can only kind of speak on how it made me feel from a reactive point of view. I guess I'll go into like a deeper dive in future videos. I really want to. I am kind of lazy, so it doesn't. Video editing is hard, and I kind of prefer this format, but I think if in this case there's so much there that I want to like dig into there. Like there's just I can't hope to free ball this kind of like there's anyway, you get it. There's a lot going on. It is just a remarkable game. Anyone who hasn't played it, please play it. In the future videos, I think I'll talk spoilery stuff, so please play it, or just do what I did and watch a Let's Play. Yeah, I don't like games as a player where it feels like they're things that kind of are arbitrary, or I wouldn't have been able to figure out on my own unless I've been like hitting my head against a wall for 40 hours. And I think like as game development has gone on, the developers are getting better at this, but this was kind of a thing with this game. And I don't know how much of that had to do with the player having already beaten the game, but it was like he always knew, like, it wasn't running through it. It wasn't a speed run, but it seemed like he always sort of knew where to go intuitively, and I was just thinking, like, there's just no way I would have been able to figure this out. So I don't think I would have been able to beat it if I'd played it, which is a shame because I loved it so much. The story is incredible. I'm intentionally trying not to talk about that. Yeah, just play it. I don't just